Hello there, friends. I can't believe that spring is here. Um, and the phrase, time flies when you're having fun. No, time flies no matter what. So, I have been socializing a lot more on the weekends. And I'm excited about it because the weather up here is so much more tolerable than down south. And it's just so beautiful outside. And I need to be doing more things outside. And I have, kind of. But not to the extent that I would like to. I went to this really beautiful ranch that you can order pizza that they make, like farm to table, and like all of their ingredients are from their ranch or their local area ranches or farms. And I even got it gluten-free, which is like a cauliflower crust, which I was kind of leery about because I'm not a big fan of cauliflower. And honestly, I could not tell that it was cauliflower crust. It reminded me of just regular pizza crust. So that was really delicious. And I got to spend time with a friend that I don't get to see very often. And it was just a beautiful late afternoon, early evening experience. And we got to go walk around the fields and see the baby lambs, and it's just a beautiful area that is not very far from me. And I've been traveling a little more, going to see a friend of mine that lives about an hour and a half south of me the past 2 weekends, and the drive is just so scenic. And it's funny, they even have signs that say like scenic river byway, or where the hills meet the prairie eventually is where, as I go more south. But this region is just so spectacular. I know there's other places in the United States or in the world that are probably similar in some ways, but it's just, I used to only drive south to go to the airport, and it would always be late at night or really early in the morning, and I wasn't able to see the sights. And now I have been for the past couple weeks, and I'm glad. I'm glad that I am getting to appreciate the beauty of the nature, and even the buildings, the older barns and houses and stuff are just very beautiful. So I've made some kind of big changes in some ways, and maybe not to other people they're big, but one of them is I gave a key to my apartment to a friend of mine that I've been seeing since February, to help me take care of my cats when I travel, because I am trying to travel more, even if it's just weekend trips, and socialize and get to experience life, on the road, or just visiting with people. And I love my alone time, absolutely. I actually even love being single for the most part, because I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to have people question what I do, why I do it, and I'm not even really doing anything that's exciting when I'm on my own, but it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what I do, And, but at the same point, I guess, being outside of my comfort zone is okay. Like, people really don't understand that when you are so comfortable that you're not pushing yourself to explore or follow your passions or socialize and make friends, it can be detrimental to your life, to your health, to yourself. And yeah, I feel like I'm giving myself grace with not always being home and not always being available to my cats, because they're pretty self-sufficient, So I don't know. I know my limits, and I know when it's time for me to go home, and I have that freedom to say, okay, I had a really good time with you, but I'm gonna head home now, and I'll talk to you later, or I'll see you later, or I'll call you and let you know that I got home safely. And yeah, it's awesome. So giving a key to a friend of mine who I'm not quite sure how I feel about them exactly, but they're a really good person, is cool, because I am quite private and I don't normally want somebody to have access to my safe haven. Have I given a key to someone before? Yes. But I had known that person. I've known them over a year now since moving here. And the only reason that I got the key back from them is because their life is getting really busy. They have children and they live like 35 minutes away, and I didn't expect them to just be able to pop in whenever I needed them if I was traveling. Absolutely they would, but it's not as simple to just get in the car, drive up here just to make sure that my cats have food and water, So my friend now lives 5 minutes from me, doesn't have any children to have to worry about, and my cats don't need constant supervision. You can come by every couple days, check on them, and make sure that they're able to have food and water and all of those types of things, So it's exciting and also really comforting to know that they were okay with me asking if they would check on my cats when I travel. And yeah, it's nice. It's nice to know that I can trust people. And I don't know about you, but that's very important in my life, knowing that I am choosing and getting to know people and letting them in and not having my walls up and being worried that something's going to happen. Have faith. So my next trip, I'm going to be going to see a lovely friend of mine. We've actually never met in person, but we've been friends for well over a year, almost 2 years now, if not longer. And I'm just really looking forward to experiencing her energy and our conversations and just being out in nature with her. And I hope that the weather's going to be lovely. And even if it rains, it doesn't matter. Neither of us are made of sugar. It's been a long time coming. She's requested to see me or visit for over a year now since I've moved up this way. And yeah, it's time. It's time to meet. It's time to spend time together. And I hope that I bring as much joy to her as I know she will to me, because she already does it every day. I hear from her every day. And she's just a blessing in my life. I also am looking forward to visiting my friend on the East Coast, who has been a rock in my life since I met her last autumn. And I love her. She is an important missing piece. A missing piece in my life that I never realized I needed. Or, I don't know. I don't want to call it a missing piece exactly. But it's like when you are walking along a gravel road and you look down and you see this shiny, beautiful, heart-shaped pebble. And you're like, wow, I was supposed to find you, wasn't I? And you pick it up and you put it in your pocket. That's kind of what I feel like. Like, I was fine, and I was going around and I was walking my path, and I found this beautiful gem. And I have a lot of beautiful gems in my life. I have so much gratitude for, my friends from the South and the new ones I've made up here. And, my heart is full. And I have capacity for it to become even fuller. I don't think it has any limitations. Life is good. So time flies when you're having fun. I am having fun, I guess, and when I'm not, it's still flying, but it's part of life, the ebb and flow. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for being able to make decisions that, even if they become distractions and they kind of let me meander off my path, that's okay. Some people get really frustrated with the idea that they're not getting to where they want to be in life, when it's like, it's okay, you're just taking a little bit of a detour. You're taking the scenic route. The scenic route might be a dumpster fire. We've all seen those, right? But you'll get back to where you're supposed to be. And my focus is on being present, and I'm trying to be as present as possible. And I'm trying to be as responsible as possible while I'm having fun. And I'm trying to have important conversations with people about, hey, I really like where you're going there, but let's slow down. Let's just focus on today. Let's just focus on the moment that we have with each other right now, presently. And in the back of my mind, I can think about this future expectation or prospect that you're wanting to have. I am bringing people back into my life that I had to take a pause on for a while, to see if I can look at them from a different point of view, or if I can see that they've had some growth since our last conversations and our last interactions. And there's growth there, but I also recognize that I can only see them in small increments of time for my health and my healing and my growth. But I'm recognizing that they're a version of me when I was less healed. And that's okay. That's okay. I do not expect people to be at my level, but the ones that are closer to my level, the ones that I can share my energy with, and I'm not feel like I'm going to be taken advantage of, or I'm going to be chastised about, or I'm going to be judged. Those are my people. Those are the people that I can put in my pocket as beautiful, heart-shaped pebbles and gems. And I don't even feel guilty. Like, I don't feel shameful or guilty about making decisions about friends that I can only see once in a while. I used to feel guilty, like, oh, I'm letting that person down, or, oh, that person really needs me. And no, the only person that needs me is me. The only person that I need to maintain and be honest with is myself. So I am proud. I'm proud of myself. I'm excited that I have growth and a healthier mindset about life. And that I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do, and I don't have to give excuses, and I don't have to feel guilty or ashamed of it. So yeah, here I am, a rambling storyteller, just talking about, the updates of traveling more and making friends and maintaining boundaries and having fun, even though it's not always fun. Time still flies. And I'm good. I'm really good. I'm just looking forward to having an awesome summer. This will be my second summer up here, and I'm going to take more advantage of Mother Nature's beauty and socializing more and just finding my niche. Finding, like, hey, this is a weekend to stay home and chill out with my kitty cats. Or this is a weekend to travel to another uncharted, journey where I just always request the most benevolent of outcomes for me to reach my destination safely and to have a wonderful time with the company that I keep, and that I will safely make it home, and so it is. And that's what my request for all of you is now. I request the most benevolent outcome for you to have a lovely day, for everything to turn around if it's been kind of bad and sour and maybe you're feeling a little bit grumpy, for you to realize that that will pass and look forward to having a beautiful day or evening. And wherever your journey is taking you, that you arrive there safely and happy and content and comfortable and be proud of yourself. And so it is. Have a good one, my friends. I'll talk to you later.